Okay, so Richard, we're here outside the cafe in Grow HQ and got what looked like potato mounds to me, but what's going on here?
Okay, we've been dropping asparagus in, and as you know, this spot, the drainage isn't perfect, and asparagus don't like wet feet.
Okay.
There's a tradition of planting them on sand and making a sand bed. I decided it probably wasn't necessary, and what I did, I put them on the flat, then put a ridge of potting compost, and the tradition is to spread the roots over the top of a mound that you've made. So I made the mound like a ridge of potting compost.
So that's an asparagus. Is it called a crown? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you spread the roots out.
Okay.
On the top, and then I covered them with the soil to make the ridge. And I'm not raking the ridges because I worry about pulling them out, the plants. I'll let them settle, and then I'll just tidy them up with a little bit of soil added to them.
So with asparagus, you're not growing from seed, obviously. So that
you can, but they're very slow. It takes another year or two, and obviously we want to keep JB happy as soon as possible. But even so, we won't be picking this year. You could pick the odd one next year, but nothing to keep him very happy. It'll be the following year before we get a substantial crop.
So it's a three-year wait, effectively.
If you're from seed, 2 years from planting crowns.
And will people get those crowns in a garden centre typically?
Possibly. I've never actually bought them from a garden centre. I got the mail order from the company we use, Englishers. You can edit that out if we're not supposed to say where we got them from. And I bought 100 for the bed here.
Okay.
You can probably get them from garden centres. I've genuinely no idea.
I think you can, yeah. So a couple of years' time we'll be getting. So like, what happens in the meantime with them? So they grow and. You don't cut them as
they're
spears.
Very decorative. We had 1 or 2 plants left over, and we put them in the bed over there just as an ornamental fern.
So yeah, I was going to say slightly ferny or like a Florence fennel kind of thing.
I know years gone by my mother used to use them in flower arranging the ferns. We have to keep them weed free.
Yeah.
They hate weed competition and they hate slugs.
Yeah.
So I've dusted here vigorously with seaweed as fertilizer, dried seaweed, and also the slugs hate that with the salt in it.
Okay.
They eat all of the new shoots emerging if you're not careful, and any weed competition really sets them back. So we don't want to come in weeding with a hoe because we'd damage the roots. The roots are quite brittle. So it's hands and knees and hand weeding and keeping an eye on the slugs, basically.
And the good news is it's only like about 5 yards over to the pizza oven there, so that they'll have a short.
It'd be a perfect pizza topping, wouldn't it?
Anything else on asparagus? Just wait. No. Lots of waiting.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Patience.
All right. Very good.